Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is video number 12. 12 in the year at Catholic Mass. And this is also the second Sunday of Lent, and today is March 16, is it the 16th? I think it is. The 16th, 2025. Okay, so the three readings today were, the first one was from Genesis 15:18, and it says, "It was on that occasion that the Lord made a covenant with Abram, saying, 'To your descendants I give the land from the Wadi of Egypt to the great river, the Euphrates.'" That's Genesis 15:18. Then the psalm was, "The Lord is my light and my salvation," Psalm number 27. The second reading was from St. Paul to the Philippians this time, and this is 3:21. Okay, so apparently he was in charge of like writing to the different areas where they were trying to set up churches. Okay, so the reading is, "He will change our lowly body to conform with his glorified body by the power that enables him also to bring all things into subjection to himself." Okay, so that was St. Paul to the Philippians, and now the Gospel according to Luke. And this is Luke 9:28b to 29. Okay, so I'm going to read this. I came home, I looked them all up, and I'm going to read this from the computer because this particular reading talks about Jesus's transfiguration, where he took on a different appearance. Okay, Jesus took Peter, John, and James with him and went up onto a mountain to pray. As he was praying, the appearance of his face changed, and his clothes became as bright as a flash of lightning. Two men, Moses and Elijah, appeared in glorious splendor, talking with Jesus. They spoke about his departure, which he was about to bring to fulfillment at Jerusalem. Peter and his companions were very sleepy, but when they became fully awake, they saw his glory and the two men standing with him. So they saw that he had his appearance had been transformed. Okay, he was transfigured, I guess. As the men were leaving Jesus, Peter said to him, "Master, it is good for us to be here. Let us put up 3 shelters, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." He did not know what he was saying. So apparently he was like half asleep, and he didn't know what he was saying. While he was speaking, a cloud appeared and covered them, and they were afraid as they entered the cloud. A voice came from the cloud saying, "This is my son, whom I have chosen. Listen to him." When the voice had spoken, they found that Jesus was alone. The disciples kept this to themselves and did not tell anyone at the time what they had seen. Okay, so the priest used this reading to just basically say, when Jesus is talking, what he's preaching and stuff, listen to what he says. Don't just hear it, okay? Listen to it and try to do what he tells you to do, because he will lead you in the right direction. And so that's what you should do. So this, he didn't say that this was the transfiguration, where Jesus changes his appearance. Like, he didn't emphasize that for some reason. He just talked about the fact that Peter was trying to tell Jesus something different, like that we should set up tents and stuff, but Jesus said no. The voice said, just listen to Jesus. So apparently the men that he was seeing were Moses and Elijah, and I think at this point in time, when this was written, this gospel, then apparently Moses and Elijah were already dead. Because, or as the Catholic Church would say, right? They were in repose. They were asleep. So they were already gone, but they were still with Jesus on this mountain. And but so Peter was just trying to help Jesus. I don't know why that this was so, like, why he was rebuked like that. It just doesn't seem to me to be such an important thing. I don't get it. But anyway, so that's what happened. So the priest just said, listen to Jesus. Jesus is steering you right. Follow what he says. Try to listen to what he says and do what he says, and don't just hear. Just actually listen. In our life, we a lot of times people tell us something and we hear it, but we don't really listen. So try to listen and try to change your life and try to just be a better person. That's the message week after week, basically. Try to be a better person. Try to do things that are going to lead you to heaven. Okay. So anyway, thank you for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.